Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth, and those that come across Liyue tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle. Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Hey, hello, Shiro. Hello, Kipo. Sorry for the delay there. Welcome. I'll make sure I get everything popped out and set up here properly.
Every journey has its
Get some more
final
responsive
day.
chat going.
Don't rush.
Go ahead and get her started up here. On the road to Inazuma, pretty much. Well, getting there anyway. Figure try to get the shit done on my main account today. Oh, excuse my language. Hopefully the bitrate's okay. YouTube said it wasn't looking too good on the bitrate today. Taking my main team here and see what happens. Caught up on the story. Oh, Cuba, you actually only got D-Loop and lost a 50-50. Kinda sucks unless she was okay with getting D-Loop. I don't like them myself, but a lot of people do like them though. Yeah, I lost the 50-50 for that weapon here. I ended up with this damn thing. I didn't want this. I wanted that sword for my pitching. Hey, hello, Monokuku. How's it going? Seeing how close I can get to Inazuma on my main account today. Doing the Reunited quest.
Looks like their plan to draw away the Abyss Order's forces really worked.
Yeah, a lot of Primo Gems too. I got like 40 Primo Gems left. Like, damn. I wanted to pull Ryako. I was like, I want that weapon. But I want that character too, so it's like, don't make me whale. I know it is. At least be like dolphin time.
Order guide you.
Where did I go? Okay, it's good on Zhongli though. I think about throwing it on a Rosaria. Because I got an energy recharge Rosaria build going right now. I think it might be good on her. Instead of this, might be better than that. I imagine. Plus don't look too bad on her either there. I'll save up my XP for the Mist Splitter if I can get it. I don't have very many crystal chunks or XP for.
But why does it feel stranger and stranger as we make it deeper into these ruins? Be careful now. Paimon's right behind you.
If I can get stuck in the bubble, I see how it is. Did you hear that 2.1 we have a fish pole arm? Nah, I didn't, Rhino. But I did see one of those leaked videos where Ball was using some kind of fish pole arm looking thing. Right in here. Because this is okay, you prefer Ganyu more anyways. Tell the leak. I think I've seen, I seen a leak with Ball using it. I think that was probably the one. All the goodies. Break already. Guess that one just won't break. Every time I go to Dragon Spawn and run by those pots, I try to break them. I was like, oh yeah, it's not Zelda. Feeling I need to go down. I was working on my Kazuha a little bit today, and I realized I don't have any talent books for them. Well, crap. I don't have enough marionette cores to get them any further. I'm kind of short on some ingredients here. I'm completely out of talent books, so he's stuck with level 1 talents. Funniest part though is his elemental mastery sitting at 666. Maybe I'll get to use them someday. Alright, Q, anyways, you gotta go. Something to take care of. Alright, no problem, man. Thanks for stopping by. Probably a story quest everybody's seen, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, reunited quest. I haven't seen it yet. My wife's over here doing Inazuma. Trying not to look over there and get spoiled. Like, there's spoilers to my right.
This looks like a person. Could it be the Grand Thief? Why is he in that position? Is he praying to something? That's... Why is the Statue of the Seven hanging upside down? And the statue's hands... Paimon remembers they're normally holding an orb, right? But this statue is holding... What is that? Paimon has a really bad feeling about this. And the Grand Thief hasn't moved an inch. Do you think he's... Hello? Are you okay, mister? He's dead. Paimon doesn't feel so good. Let's get out of here, and fast! We should report back to Ganyu and Lon.
Lon's got enough stuff to deal with, she's always busy.
Now what? We can't stay here!
Tell me that, man. The ball fight was really hard. He was over with a statue. Dead guy. Get out of here before I lose all my health. Let's put this on. That wasn't good. Good at all.
Right.
Well, John Lee, we need a pillar right here, right now. I kind of screwed myself on that one.
Crumble.
Damn. Yeah, the HP's pretty low. Oh, going down.
Think you can bully me?
We'll run with the kitty cat shield instead. Run. Treasure. Messed up again though. I don't care, I wanted a treasure.
I'm here.
Alright. And then I got those two treasures, so I can just skip those two. Not to touch that one before we go on to the next one. I get stuck by the bubble. I get it. Okay, it's like the other bubbles at the one event where you can just dash through.
Got me that time.
Maybe if I time it a little better. Down, kitty, get down. I'll just dodge them. I had the timing down right on them when the ones. Funny how more and more characters are dying. Down to just Diode and Official pretty much at this point. That was like 1 HP. Gotta get the loot, man. You gotta get the loot.
Think you can bully me?
Constant shield should be good. Oh, you shitting me? Oh hell! I was there. I got trapped by the very last bubble. Nah, I got it. Now I don't have to stop for treasure. I just gotta avoid bubbles. If my timing was better, I could just dash through, like the ones at the tower defense event or whatever the hell event it was. Can't remember which one it was. There we go. Let's go with the shielder. This will be good to go. Probably should have got the healer back, probably not the shielder, but oh, it's all good. Have some chicken. Wow, actually, I think. For a long time, we'll be able to give Diode an egg. Oh, nice. I don't have like half my team for this guy.
Not spy on the secrets of the abyss. You have come here.
I'm good.
You have seen our secrets. For this,
Yeah, you wait here.
you must pay the price. As a herald, I will mete out your punishment.
An Abyss Herald?
Alright,
Dane,
I was tracking.
Dainsleif. Oh, I thought you were just a couple of pests that stumbled in here by mistake. So, you are with Dainsleif, that constant annoyance in our affairs. Did he send you here to die? His resistance against the Abyss has gone nowhere for a long time. There is nothing you can do to change the tide. The Abyss is unstoppable.
What is this power? I've never seen it before. Careful, please don't get cocky.
Field power, Paimon. We can move official for the most part. So we can bring our healer back in like 8 seconds. Don't bring our DPS back. I should bring our DPS back first. I don't know, it'd be harder to get healed up though. Alright. I'll go get away with the eat one. Quick with it. Got the Zhongli shield on, which saves you from a lot of stuff. There we go. Oh, he's still attacking him.
Think you can bully me?
Need to level up fish some more, or balance anyway, at some point. What?
This power.
This is like a week of this Herald here. He was way too easy. This ain't like one of the those Spiral Abyss ones. Yeah, there's just stage 1.
So it's you. You are the one.
Dang
In that case, I shall stay here no longer.
What a tough battle. Are you okay? Oh, such a strong enemy. Who knew the Abyss Order had monsters this powerful among them? Huh? What is it? What are you
So
thinking
this
about?
window should be able to help the frame rate. Should be able to anyway. That one too. Close that window. That window open. There we go. That might help a little bit.
Oh, right, yeah. We're near the exit now. Let's get out of this scary place before something even more dangerous shows up.
That was a weak one, Paimon.
So, we meet again. A little sooner than I had expected.
Do the ball fight yet? I'm still trying to get to Inazuma, that's why I'm doing this quest.
Hey, it's Dane!
Judging by your expression, it seems you just experienced something quite strange. Could it be that you encountered
Whooper.
an abyss
First try.
herald in those ruins?
All got nothing on Hu Tao. Zhongli shield.
Huh? How did you know that?
Playing anyway.
I've been on the Abyss Herald's trail. I didn't expect to find you here as well.
Hey, hello again, Chi-Chi is 4-star. Weird strange statue in there.
An inverted statue
Sucking all
of
my
the
health out.
Seven, holding abyssal power in its hands. No, I
That's
have
just
never
me just
seen
dying a
such
bunch
thing
to
during
the,
my
the
time
falling
fighting
floors.
the Abyss, though I have had my suspicions. Tell me the rest of what happened in there. So you escaped the ruin depths filled with abyssal power, and then?
And then, as we got close to the exit, an Abyss Herald suddenly appeared and blocked our way! We fought a big battle with that thing. Maybe it hasn't gotten too far yet.
Yeah, I need to get to Inazuma so I can get the Magu Kinky boss for my Kazuha.
Yes, this is a rare opportunity indeed. Come, let's catch up to it.
Let's go! A rare opportunity? With Dane helping out, maybe we'll be able to solve more mysteries about the Abyss!
Where'd he go? Couple 1,000 meters away. Alright, Sherry, you can help me out with it if I unlock it today? Thank you. I'm not sure how many quests I need to do to get there. See, my wife's working on the same thing next to me. I gotta not look at her screen. Oh no.
Rise!
Bring Hu Tao back to life. There we go.
Shaken and stirred!
Hydro guy with the stamina. There we go. Get some miles out here. That'll be a good idea.
No rest for the wicked.
At least until we get our Hu Tao healed back up.
This is order. Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Diana special! This isn't good! Those Abyss mages just now. Were they trying to ambush
Alright,
us?
sure, you can hold tomorrow. Okay, I just hit you up. Alright. I don't know why I held that message for review, but okay.
No. They were
Any
just
of any you can
digging
help
through
in the
these
Asia account?
abandoned ruin guards looking for
Thank you
something of
both.
value.
Oh, is that so? The Traveler here seems to like doing that a lot too. Looking for chaos devices, chaos circuits, you know, that kind of stuff.
They wouldn't be searching for such ordinary objects. In fact, I was nearby investigating precisely because abyss mages often come out from that ruin to explore. They seem to be searching the remains of ruin guards for a certain valuable object to take back to the ruins. However, they look disappointed, so it would seem they haven't found it yet.
Wonder they're looking for Tuser. Yeah, that's all I was hearing. Kokomi is a 5-star barber. I was kind of disappointed by that. I was looking forward to like a Hydro DPS unit.
Well then, why didn't you grab one of them just now and ask what they were up to?
Good, I'll still make her DPS. I did it to Barbara. I'll do it to Kokomi. Hello, Ayaka. Or you, eh? There you prefer. Right, you gotta slap them around like Lisa and Dealin do.
Towards these monsters of the abyss.
Walk on water, that's really cool. I've seen something like that. Walked like so far on water after casting an ability.
But I have a feeling that their plan with this object is of major importance to the entire Abyss Order. One cannot discover the truth behind it through interrogation. Or rather, these Abyss mages likely fear something else, much more than they do a painful interrogation.
Are you gonna go farm some artifacts for your Kachang? Blame you there. Still got 90 her weapon on my account, and then replace some of the artifacts that didn't roll too well. Like that 46% crit rate's just not enough. She doesn't crit often enough. Alright, she be back to watch your stream. Alright, thank you, man. Take your time. I'll probably be here a while getting the Hinazuma unlocked. Oh yeah, something like that. A ball. Seems like it's something like a ball in the room.
Alright, we shouldn't waste too much time here. Let's continue our search.
I wonder what they're trying to get from these guys. They're trying to find Tuser. Likes to hang out with these guys. Healed man. Teleport nearby. That one, but we're walking it. We just teleport up there and glide, probably though. And we'd miss out on this crystal chunk that I'm so low on. Gotta get the blacksmith to make these more often. I gotta remember to farm these every day. Been forgetting to farm those. Been running out. Make sure to get my daily primo gems from the commissions and battle pass stuff, and that's about it. Haven't done those. One. Okay. Fix that real quick. Eventually break this rock. I was puzzled that simple wasn't completed. Especially when I ran forever getting that DMG Ocula or that treasure up there. I got the treasure pretty easily because I just cheated winning the top. Oh, these guys are here. Nice. I'm not sure what official's running right now. That's what she still got her. She should have her stringless and stuff. The elemental build. Gotta make sure not to kill her Hu Tao. And it's really low on HP. Kind of a good thing in a way.
By royal decree.
Nah, not yet. No, this fight I'll catch up. There's more. Hanging out.
Shake it and stir.
4-star server I'm on? Oh, the America server on this account. I just got hard. Oh, she didn't crit. So disappointing.
Chicken ass stirred.
I just got hard.
I will
This
have
thing.
order.
He didn't crit for me either, right? So disappointing when you smack somebody a little overkill and you don't hit your crit hit.
Wow. Besides the Abyss Order, Ruin Guards sure are active around here.
Alright, GG's 4-star stream is the best, I think. Oh, thank you.
Seems wherever we find an Abyss Mage hideout, there's often a bunch of Ruin Guards roaming around too. Is that just a coincidence? Or...
There are no coincidences in the world. Everything is the fruit of seeds planted long ago. Just like your appearance in that tavern, time is just waiting for those seeds to sprout. Forget it. Just some needless musings. The connection between the Abyss Order and the Ruin Guards is by no means incidental. Rather, they are both branches that have grown out and up from the same roots below.
branches? Roots? What do you mean exactly?
Both originate from an ancient nation that was destroyed 500 years ago, Khaenri'ah.
Huh? Khaenri'ah? Really? The Abyss Order and Ruin Guards are left over from after the destruction of that nation? Oh, speaking of Khaenri'ah, that's really a super ancient name! Oh, right. As your guide, Paimon should explain a bit here. A long time ago, the nation of Khaenri'ah was... Huh? You have memories of being there. But that nation was destroyed 500 years ago.
Or super old Paimon. I don't know.
Is that so? Well, everyone has their secrets. You did not pry into mine, so I shall not pry into yours.
Just tell me when you come out as a playable character, buddy.
But if you would like to tell me, I will listen. So, the Khaenri'ah you saw, what was it like?
What was the Khaenri'ah that we saw? Was that the lady at the very beginning of the game? Go with this one.
So that's the complete story, huh? Paimon thought that you ran into that unknown god first.
Figured the beginning of the game be fresh in my memory from the old account.
So your first memory after coming to this world was being awoken by your sister from within that meteorite.
It seems your sister woke up first. But the question is, how long before you?
And then your sister told you that the destruction of Khaenri'ah plunged the whole world into chaos, and that you two should leave this world called Teyvat?
The destruction of Khaenri'ah? She said that?
I don't even remember, to be honest with you. I grinded both games so much. Oh, volume's low on the game? I can fix that. Probably on E on my game.
That destruction you witnessed, that's history from 500 years ago.
Fix it there a little bit.
It seems the first time you awoke in this world was indeed during that period.
Huh. So your sister must have understood this world better than you did, because she woke up first.
And it was shortly
Thanks
after
for the
that that you
heads up on the volume,
encountered
GG.
an unknown god who blocked your path, so you couldn't escape.
Oh, Paimon knows this part really well.
I understand. When you awoke at that time and hurriedly tried to leave for another world, you didn't know anything about Khaenri'ah. But now, since you have come to gain some understanding of Teyvat, You are able to guess that the war you witnessed all those years ago must be the war that ended Khaenri'ah. Am I right?
Ah, if that's the case, you must have been flipping through all sorts of books during our adventure these past few months. Before going to Mondstadt, you had just looked at some vague materials. Later, we managed to gather a whole bunch of old books from all around Mondstadt and Liyue, but you told Paimon they were useless. So, the whole time you were just trying to learn more about Khaenri'ah so you could find your sister?
What's that?
Oh, yeah! You can travel around the 7 nations to find the 7, but where can you go to find a nation that was destroyed 500 years ago?
I probably know more about Khaenri'ah than both of you. Khaenri'ah was a nation without a god, not because it had a god that died or abandoned them, but because it never had a god to begin with. It was a powerful nation, built purely by humans. An unprecedented, flourishing, and glorious civilization. It was the pride of humankind.
A nation without a god?
Later events unfolded just as you remember. It was all destroyed by gods.
You mean that...
500 years ago, the gods descended upon the world and brought desolation to Khaenri'ah. The pride of humankind was uprooted and crushed, like a weed removed from the garden of the gods.
How could that be? The history books don't say anything about that.
Where's sister out? Hurry up and find her. Out in nature. Oh, all this whole road to 5,000 steps? Oh, thanks, Chi-Chi's 4-star. I get there, eventually get there. You know, growing faster than I could ever imagine. Crazy how fast the subscribers grow.
Yes, well, continuing to discuss the past now will only dampen our spirits. Let's keep moving. I will tell you more of what you want to know as we continue our search.
Requesting. Trying to farm as much wood as I can here and there too. I actually start doing stuff in my teapot. 400 some meters, we're all going to teleport to that. That's a long way. Yeah, wait, so are we the bad guys and the Abyss Order is the good guys? It's kind of what it makes it seem like there in a way, but the Abyss Mages are people, right? That's what my understanding. Slide on over. Suppose I could give Hotel some health, might be a good idea. Leave it. Not too much though. Hey, hello, White Wall. Any quests I got left, Shiro? A whole page full. On chapter 1 at 4 now, trying to get to Inazuma. I think I need to get to chapter 2 to get to Inazuma, I believe. I think that's what my wife's on over there. I'm trying to look at her screen. I'm look over there, I see Beto and Kazuha in a cutscene, like, quit looking over there. There's spoilers over there. Alright. I got a lot of quests. Some of those are still the daily commissions, like 4 of them are the daily commissions. You still have Ganyu's story quests. I think I still have to finish Albedo's story quests. Oh yeah, a few story quests left to do. I still have like half my hangouts left to do as well. I've only completed the Barber hangout and half of the Noel hangout.
Over there! It's more ruin guards and
I could probably get some Primo gems if I do those. I think there's Primo gems.
Dane was just saying how these ancient machines are
So they hang out
fun.
events with Bennett and Chong Yun and now the rest of Noel. The second half of Noel's.
So, did Conria have a lot of ruins that needed to be guarded?
And shit, I forgot how you request for a thing. Alright, they're kind of like hidden back there. I'm pretty sure you get a little bit of Primo Gems for finishing those things. What is that? Kill the Holly?
No. Ruin Guard is the name modern people have given these machines. No one called them that 500 years ago. These Ruin Guards were known as Field Tillers by the people of
I knew it!
Conria.
Field Tiller! I knew it! It's farm equipment!
Field tillers? What a strange name.
Right, the
It's not
farming
what you
equipment.
think. Field Tiller was just a code name. The people of Conria like to give code names to their weapons. The land is not to be tilled with farming tools, but rather is to be fought for with steel and blood. This is how the Field Tiller came about.
Fought for with steel and blood? Well, that's an interesting way of understanding tilling. Paimon doesn't think it's a very positive interpretation.
Zombie Tiller.
After the destruction of Conria, these masterless Field Tillers went completely out of control.
Hey, okay, have you seen Boat lately? I seen he posted a one girl's a barber is a 5-star barber, and that's about the last time I seen him on Discord. Quite busy with don't we have exams today? I think he has an exam for like another 30 minutes every Sundays.
They
Not
wandered
Sundays, but
aimlessly
Saturdays.
over the
It's Saturday, right?
centuries, gradually
Yeah.
spreading to every corner of Teyvat.
He might show up in like 30 minutes.
Perhaps resonating with the sorrow of other civilizations lost to time, they found their way to various ruins across the land, where they lie dormant.
That sounds so sad.
Right, in their suffering.
Yeah, Paimon thinks you've been doing a real good job of that.
Once you understand more, those details won't mean much to you. But no matter their past, all that remains of them now is the danger they pose. So destroy them all.
Ball. Our alert ball is 900,000 damage. Why? When's she coming out? Might start working some overtime. Overtime for the Electro Archon. Ugh, stupid knee. My knee's been sore today. I don't think it's ever gonna be how it was before the injury.
Solidify.
And I was on this side. This mage probably down, I don't know. Guy's dropping. We're about to see as a pyro go. I ain't got no hydro on my party at the moment. Replace my hydro boy with official. Had to overload him. Melt him. Get in here, Oz. Trying to hide behind you. Behind the wall on you. Like a smart mage. Little ghost action.
Huh? This abyss maze dropped a talisman. Could it be a communication of some kind?
Like, how did you know? I was opening his exams. Pretty sure he's got one every Sunday. Or at least it seems like he has one every Sunday. I think they're over at like 2:30 my time. He usually asks me to wait if I stream the Asian server to start at 2, that way he can join and help out multiplayer stuff.
This talisman seems connected to the Abyss Herald. But why would an Abyss Mage be carrying it? Perhaps it really does contain information about their operation.
I feel like the enemies on this quest are weaker than the ones in my world normally.
Paimon can't read the writing on it. Is that the script of Conria?
Engulf the faith of an enemy in flame, and bring
I forgot
glory
to
to
turn
Her
volume up on the game.
Highness, the princess.
What? Is that what it
I turned
says?
it up on the desktop, but I turned it up on take on the game. I still be set for 1.
Room of Fate, initial operation. They, the Abyss, seem to be carrying out a large operation. The keyword here is Loom of Fate. It seems like they are still launching the operation, or rather, are still conducting preliminary tests.
Loom of Fate? What's that? Is it literally a fate-weaving machine? From the horrible feeling Paimon's been getting, those eerie ruins are super likely to be related to this fate-weaving operation. So, Dane, what message does this talisman contain?
I got one view. Wouldn't surprise me none. YouTube's weird sometimes. There's one spot in my watch history where like my chart on the analytics goes all the way down to the bottom, like 0 views today. And the next day is like so many thousand views. Like okay. And the day before it's like so many thousand views. Like
I'm reading it now.
things end up somewhere around a couple hundred views by the end of them.
An ambitious operation. But some parts are difficult to understand.
How so?
In short, the first phase of the plan is related to Osile, Overlord of the Vortex.
Always Twitch over there. It's all dead and lonely. Had it running lately too. If anybody likes watching on Twitch.
The Overlord of the Vortex? You mean that god in the ocean?
Right, ain't wrong with Dr. That gold chamber on
What
it.
do they want with Osile?
I know of your past heroics regarding Dvalin, and I also know of the Abyss Order's role in the Storm Terror incident. Though you may not have been aware of it at the time, you were thwarting an Abyss Order operation similar to this one.
Last time it was Venti's old friend. This time it's a huge ancient god. The Abyss Order keeps setting their sights higher and higher. Will the Abyss Order use their lies and dark magic to corrupt Osile, just as they did Dvalin?
No. From the contents of the talisman, this operation goes one step further. They won't just corrupt Osile's mind. They also plan to use the ancient technology behind the field tillers to completely transform Osile's body.
Is that even possible? So wait, the Abyss Order wants to make some sort of cybernetic squid god of mass destruction?
Keep it going,
Very
Paimon. See
few
how long you can get
people
it.
today truly understand the civilization of Khaenri'ah. Though, of course, the accuracy of that understanding itself is difficult to judge. Only the Abyss Order has consistently sought out the remnants of Khaenri'ah. Despite being far from human, they seek out this lost human civilization quite persistently. The talisman's message states that they will use the defiled statue as a base, attaching Osile's limbs to construct a mechanized god. And the new core that shall replace the orb usually held by the Statue of the Seven is the eye of the very first field tiller.
The eye of the very first field tiller? Oh, Paimon gets it! All those Abyss mages are looking for the special eye, right?
A hard time finding it. I'm stuck in an arrow at it by now.
Seems so.
This whole thing keeps getting more complicated. But basically, it all has to do with that eerie statue of the Seven we saw, right?
Yes. According to the talisman, the eye should be placed in the hands of the defiled statue, thereby imbuing the newly born god with the power to topple the divine thrones of Celestia.
Oh boy, the Abyss Order sure isn't holding back with this plan. Since no one knows where the first field tiller is, how about we take the information about the statue as the starting point for our investigation?
Ask the sisters about it.
Yeah, that tone-deaf bard is too difficult to track down anyway. Let's go to the cathedral first and ask around. Maybe we'll learn something.
Paimon, that's Master Tone Deaf Bard now.
The cathedral.
Remember.
Huh? What's the matter, Dane?
Nothing. Let's get moving.
More questing. Yeah, you can like ignore those 4 quests, they're just commission quests. Let's have to do 9 pillars apiece. I'll eventually do that one. Hey, hello Lawrence, hello. I will navigate to that one. Trying to get caught up on my Harkon quest so I can get to Inazuma. To the church. Marionette course from Magu Kingi. I need a bunch of talent books tomorrow.
A huge statue, a grandiose cathedral. The people of Mondstadt clearly spent a great deal of resources and energy to construct them. But how aware of this was the Animal Archon on receiving this gift? And how much did he give back in return?
Faith doesn't ask for anything in return, though, does it?
As long as the gods have a clear conscience about it all, there's nothing I can say about it.
Shh! We're about to enter the cathedral! Don't say anything bad about the Animal Archon!
I'd upset Barbara.
And actually, the Animal Archon is... never mind!
I never specifically said I would enter the cathedral. I'll leave you two to mingle with the sisters.
Huh?
You are the honorary Knight of Mondstadt. They will surely allow you to poke into these affairs with their utmost trust. Having me tag along would only make them suspicious. Correct. And just as our little friend said, I might say something bad about the church at any time.
Hey, hello, Tanker. What's going on?
When a non-believer steps onto holy ground,
Oh,
the result
didn't want to
is
respond to you.
never pretty.
The main stream's on the YouTube. I've been trying to restream on Twitch as well at the same time here lately. So I know some people like to watch on Twitch instead of YouTube.
I have never
Might eventually move
received
over there
the favor
permanently.
of the gods in the past. I don't see any reason I would need it now, or in the future either. That's enough about that. While we've been chit-chatting, the Abyss Order continues to act.
Okay, then we'll just go in ourselves and ask around.
I should warn you about one thing. Don't go mentioning the defiled statue inside the cathedral. The Church of Favonius wouldn't ignore the matter of the statue, but if they rashly tried anything against the Abyss Order, it would only ruin whatever element of surprise we may have. Also, meddling in the affairs of the Abyss usually doesn't end well for anyone.
Go talk to Barbara. I still be mad at us about the Holy Liar. Benji's little magic trick might have wore off.
Honorary Knight. Hi, how have you been? Do you need anything today?
Okay, good. She must have forgot.
But I should first make it clear.
Okay, no, she
If you
didn't.
need to borrow the Holy Lyre to Hermel again, we cannot oblige.
Okay, yeah, she did not forget what we did to the Holy Liar.
Seems she hasn't realized it's just an illusion. Oh, we're here to ask some questions about something. Barbara, have you heard about the first field tiller?
What's that? Field tiller. What does it do?
Of course you would wouldn't know anything about that. Okay, next question. Has the church ever lost a statue of the Seven?
Huh? You're here to ask about that old story? Well, I didn't expect that. That was such a long time ago, barely anyone mentions it nowadays. A
Or
long
wrong
time
garbage
ago,
question, I guess. I
there
guess not.
was indeed one statue of the Seven that disappeared one night without a trace. Nearly every member of the church joined the search for it, but it was never found. In the church's records, as you might assume, this incident has been called the Lost Statue of the Seven.
Of course!
Of course?
Nothing? So do you have any other clues? Paimon means any other strange stories? Sorry, Barbara, but we can't tell you about the statue we saw just yet. Like Dane said outside, it's for your own good.
Other strange stories? I'm not sure. Let me think about what other unusual incidents are in the church's records. Oh, the Tyrant's Final Fury? No, that's from another time. Probably unrelated.
The Tyrant's Final Fury?
Oh, this refers to a time of great danger that engulfed Old Mondstadt, the place now known as Storm Terror's lair. Many, many years ago, there was a time when balls of fire would rain from the sky whenever anyone approached Old Mondstadt.
Balls of fire raining from the sky? How terrifying!
People at that time believed it was a curse laid down by the god of storms, so they referred to it as the Tyrant's Final Fury. This strange phenomenon continued for about a year. No one was ever able to solve it. It just gradually ceased on its own. Right. Later, the theory of the Tyrant's Final Fury became less probable in the eyes of the church. Common reasoning dictates that the god of storms wouldn't shoot fireballs. Perhaps it was something else that caused the disaster. Anyway, this incident might not be related to the lost statue of the Seven, but I just can't think of any other strange incidents that might be.
It's okay. Thanks anyway!
There's that pointless word, thank you, again. I can never get used to hearing it.
Sorry.
Rosaria, it's you.
If you're looking for the Knights of Favonius, they're busy with those monsters again.
Those monsters?
Those monsters that tried to attack Mondstadt last time during the Storm Terror incident?
Wasn't that the Abyss Order? They're at it again?
Indeed. They're gathering in Wolvendom, causing great unrest among the wolves. Could it be that the Abyss Order is targeting the spirit of Lupus Boreas? As for what purpose, I can't say for certain. Master Jean has already headed off to Wolvendom. I must also begin to make a move myself.
Then I will go as well.
Master Jean said you should stay at the church and continue your work with the clergy.
But you're also a member of the clergy.
Right. We'll go give Master Jean a hand.
Oh, okay. If the Honorary Knight will be there, then... But please, everyone, be careful. May the Animal Archon protect you all.
Barbara, we can't have the idol getting hurt now. Soria's got this under control. Get out the Rosaria EMFA party. He is my healer.
I see. Has the Abyss Order already launched a new operation? This could very well have something to do with the defiled statue. We should go as well.
But what is the Abyss Order going to Wolvendom for anyway? Are they looking to do the same as they did with Dvalin? Not again!
No, that's not likely. Unlike Osial, who was just suppressed, Andrias died long ago. Today, it is just his spirit that stands guard over Wolvendom. The Abyss
What do we find
Herald
every
may
week
just be
then?
targeting the spirit of Andrias in an
Spirit
attempt
of
to garner
Andrias?
some information from one of the Animo Archon's old companions.
Back to Wolvendom again. Get to fix the volume this time. I help. Start button. That should help. Would be enough anyway.
Go!
Crystal core. Take those when you see them.
The Abyss Order!
Don't underestimate the enemy. Let's take them now.
Take care of his little peons. Don't take care of him.
By royal decree! There sure are a lot of enemies around here.
The closer we get to the target, the more enemies there are. Fits the Abyss Order's style.
Chao's got under control. Oh, Zhongli.
Yeah, let's go!
I'm not going any further.
Huh? Why not? Is it because you're afraid of fluffy animals?
It has nothing to do with wolves. It's because Boreas was an ancient god, yet he willingly became a servant of the Seven. I cannot possibly agree with his actions. I don't desire any interaction with him. Besides, you're the one people like. I'm less likable. I have no problem interacting with people, but interacting with gods, that's a different story. It's just my opinion, but a word of advice. Always be on your guard when around gods. You shouldn't place too much trust in them, but at the same time, don't go too far in the opposite direction. Don't go trying to overthrow them or hunt them down.
Chair.
Even if the god in question is your sworn enemy.
Don't trust them and don't hunt them. That's some awkward advice. Does Dane hate the Seven, or is he protecting them?
Alright, you gotta go eat. Problems?
Lest I repeat the failings of my forebears.
See you later. Take care.
I will tell you one final fact.
Huh? What fact?
The destruction of the nation of Khaenri'ah by the gods is the reason the Abyss Order now seeks to destroy the nations watched over by the Seven. Well, enough chit-chat. We should get back to business. I will go take care of the remaining Abyss Order members in the area. Try and keep your visit with Boreas brief. Afterward, let's meet at the entrance to Wolvendom.
Up, there he goes. What a strange man. Yeah, that's true. You also keep your guard up against unfamiliar gods. At the Rite of Dissension in Liyue, your decision was very similar to what Dane would do. Not the easiest situation.
Honorary Knight, Paimon, what are you two doing here?
You here?
Oh, Master Jean! So glad
That's right, I was coming to help her.
Rosaria told us that you came here to fight the Abyss Order, so we came to help.
Zarya's supposed to be here too.
Then your help is greatly appreciated. The Abyss Order's sudden offensive is very strange. They have surrounded Wolvendom. I am preparing to send out some knights to fight back. I just scouted out all of Wolvendom, but I did not see you. Rosaria told me that the Abyss Order is going after Boreas. But the Abyss Order and Boreas... what is the connection between them?
They just like to cause trouble. The Abyss Order already...
Regardless, whether the reason behind the present threat is clear or not, I will handle the situation. Honorary Knight, please go and check if Lupus Boreas is in any danger. This god's spirit... he does not often see people, but I hear that you have met him before. Maybe it is best that you are also the one to meet him this time. Okay, Be careful. Thank you for your help, Honorary Knight of Favonius.
Always helping everybody out. Such a good knight. Fight the Wolf King. I haven't even fought my weekly bosses yet. Gotta fight Child and Fallen and still gotta knock out the FD, whatever his name is. The other guy. Pick up some goodies off some hill turtles on the way.
This is order. Gather.
Sometimes I wish barrels were more explosive, like a bit stronger. Again, they do more damage to me. Long way to the wolf path. I was wondering if there's gonna be any crystal chunks here to form. That's not the good ones though.
Solidify.
Magic crystal chunks that you can't do nothing with. You can, but you want to spend that resin on XP crystals. Spend your resin on goodies.
Look! Over there, it's Razor! And the Abyss Herald!
Doing the razor.
You not welcome here.
So, the wolf's wretched spirit likes to raise wild pups now. You claim to be a guardian, yet your once sharp claws have clearly dulled since your days of godly glory. If you serve us, we can restore your divine powers you once held in the past. Lies. Lies.
What the heck is this ceremony? He looks like he's in a lot of pain. Oh no! Is this the same thing they did to corrupt Dvalin's mind?
Wolves never surrender. But this can't go on.
No
see this herald.
matter how many times you resist us, your efforts are all in vain. Bow before the abyss.
Oh, we got him.
Gather.
Time to go!
I missed him with my crit. Hydro guy, huh? You better throw that Hydro guy down. Alright.
Stabilize. I will have order.
I should save that. We'll get it back up though. I just want to make sure I keep him in that diamond ring as long as I could.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
His shield back on.
Solidify.
Oz revealed by shaken and stirred. Look at you, Foozale.
Oh, he's in here.
Shaken and stirred. This isn't good.
Still who's out. We did like 51,000 charge attack melt.
The ceremony was interrupted. How fortunate for you. How does an old spirit have such determined will? No matter. This is but a small unforeseen variable. Our grand scheme will not be affected.
It disappeared again!
Ran away. Third.
Thank you. You came. Just in time.
Human Lupercal, I am ashamed that you must see me in my present state. But still, the Abyss Herald underestimated my strength.
Lupus Boreas never refuses trial, but scary outsider, not respect trial rules. I too didn't see the trap.
Hey, welcome back, man.
Wait, so you mean the Abyss Order had everything prepared to corrupt Lupus Boreas' mind, then lured him out under the pretense of challenging him in a trial?
Still working on this reunited quest.
Thank you. In the future, my claws must get sharper. You
Already
smelled
C4 on this
danger
account, Razor.
and came
I don't need
here?
much more of you. Plus, I already have Kaching built, so I don't really need to build a Razor.
No, we
I got
heard about
Kaching
the
and
danger.
Fischl built.
Paimon's nose doesn't even know what danger smells like. Besides coming to help, we actually have something to ask you about too. Excuse us, Mr. Wolfgod. Do you know anything about the first field tiller?
I pay no heed to the contraptions of humans. I know not what this field tiller is.
Of course you wouldn't.
Though there was indeed one human-made machine that I can never forget. It entered into my proving ground by accident, and I mistook it for a challenger. But it could not think, only fight. It was designed as a pure killing machine from top to bottom. I eventually damaged it greatly with one of my attacks. Before it fell to the ground, it fled the proving ground.
By the sounds of it, it's possible that could have been the very first field tiller, right?
Does this been classic field tiller action? I was thinking this story is pretty long.
It could spin, leap high into the air,
Best anyway.
and even shoot fireballs. Although no match for a god, it was stronger than even many who wield visions.
Okay, I think I'm gonna make it to Inazuma tonight.
Fireballs? Hey, didn't we hear this somewhere else recently as well? Anyway, this pretty much proves that the first field tiller came to Mondstadt, doesn't it? It sounds like the first one was way stronger than the mass-produced ruin guards that came after. But in this story, it was damaged at the proving ground while fighting the Wolf of the North.
Don't know, but did we help?
Yes, you were a big help. Thanks. We need to keep investigating something super important. The Abyss Herald may have left, but the Abyss's forces are still attacking. You two be careful.
Yes, I smell more danger. Bigger danger. You too, also be careful.
Good to know.
Well, there was some good intel. Quick, let's go tell Dane.
I just got real quick while we're here. I don't think I've done them yet. As well, right? Yep, haven't done them yet. Take them out. And 2 towels. You don't need no health. You good. Need some health, but not a lot.
Solidify!
By royal decree, this isn't good. Higher, higher, hands on fire.
Of course he would do that. Run away from my Fish vault. Not fish vault, but Hu Tao ult.
Shadow Raven, let night fall.
Nice.
Stabilize.
Figure might as well fight the wolf while I'm here.
Diana special.
Hell, so how was your exam today? Time to run around the field. I'll go. Yum 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 yum. What you do, you stand here with the John Lee shield, not even worried about dodging. No need to dodge. Oh, it popped out a little later. I forgot about this little animation. Got herself with some damage.
Solidify.
I think I glanced over and seen something about the exams, one of the worst you ever written. Not good. I'm sure you probably did better than you think on it. You're always studying. You're always prepared for your exams.
Solidify.
Look at you,
Just to get Hu Tao a little bit of health for once. And keep her in the ring. Tao health. I try and do this reunited quest. He's here, so I figure I might as well fight my weekly wolf boss. See what we get. Right, I think I needed these. Take that. Take that. What's this one? Dream solvent. Yep, I have 2 death matches. Only need a crit rate. I got him one as well, but I still need a 90 yet. It's at level 70. I wanted the Solar Pearl, but Zhongli needed a crit rate so bad I had to give him the deathmatch. I'm grabbing a Solar Pearl this time though, because Ningguang needs crit rate so bad she needs the Solar Pearl. I think I have Dodoco Tails on her, which isn't bad on her. I just have no crit rate.
I saw her, but purposely avoided her.
Or get another deathmatch and refine it.
As both the Lion
Get an
Fang
R5
Knight and
deathmatch for Hu
acting
Tao.
Grand Master, she naturally would have some reservations towards me. If I'm not careful, one day I may find myself becoming the object of one of her investigations.
And I got the bow too that I don't use, the Battle Pass bow. I used to use it on Fishhole for the crit rate.
But back to the matter at hand. I defeated some of the Abyss forces, but wasn't able to gather any information. Did you have more success? I see.
I learned that he forgot to train and get stronger.
Well then, we can more or less figure out where the first field tiller ended up.
Huh? Really? Just from the Lupus Boreas story?
That information combined with a more comprehensive analysis. For example, the old story you told me you heard in the cathedral. Exactly. The strange story told to you by that young sister, long mistaken to be a curse rained down by a deceased tyrant.
Yeah, Barbara's a deaconess, buddy. You know, the first couch was probably the right one to choose.
Paimon gets it. So the tyrant's final fury was really just missiles fired from the field tiller after it ran from Wolvendom.
Yeah, you said your child needs that bow. We'll give him a lot more crit rate. At least like 20-some% more. At least mine's at level 70, so 20-some%. I think it's actually like 30% when it's level 90. Maybe. I know the deathmatch has more crit rate, I think, than the rest of them.
It must have wandered into the ruins of Old Mondstadt and stayed there.
Or lower base attack, I think, so. Deathmatch.
Then, whenever anyone got close, pew, pew, boom! It would fire a ton of missiles at them. Until one day, it finally broke down for good, and the fireballs stopped raining from the sky. Back then, the people of Mondstadt hadn't seen many
What are
ruin
they doing over
guards
there?
before, so they came to interpret it as the Tyrant's final fury.
I said, don't come on screen. Spoilers.
It looks like we need to make a trip to
We must stand
Storm
and zoom
Terror's
over there.
lair and comb the entire area.
Put her in a zoom on and fight Mago Kinky. That's what I'll do.
What do you mean?
Huh? You mean... Oh, Paimon remembers too! We saw that abandoned ruin guard sitting atop the tower when we went there before. Can't forget something like that.
Storm Terror Lair. What's the map, idiot? I went to the quest menu. To fight Storm Terror while we're here too, maybe. I don't know. Could fight him. Why not? Knock him out of the way too. Maybe I should fight Child instead of him. I need stuff from Child more than I need from him. I got the resin for Child. I don't have the resin for Child and Storm Terror. I'll have to do a Storm Terror tomorrow. Oh, not that button. Uh oh. Wrong button. So we want to skip all the Hanazuma characters? I decided to pass on Yoimiya.
This is it,
I'm gonna
right?
wail and get them all.
Okay,
I don't
then.
know.
Use your elemental sight to look for the eye.
We'll go Dolphin. We'll go Dolphin status and get one of each. Mainly trying to get that sword, so I'm mainly trying to get. I want that sword for Kaching.
Ooh, so what did you see?
Hate being bound by a shield on that Summit Shaper. I mean, the Summit Shaper is good. Just gotta have a shield, good shield, which I do have.
Excited. What's going on? Are you sure you did it right?
This requires another method. Using elemental sight on a field tiller is of no use because it is not powered by the elements. Let me give it a try.
What you got going on?
And done.
Wow! It's a...
The very thing the Abyss Herald has been seeking all along. The eye of the first field tiller. All of the ruin guards today are just replicas of this machine. As the prototype, its combat capability was unrestricted.
prototype? Oh, Paimon doesn't know that word. Is it another ancient term from Conria?
As the Abyss Order has surmised, if this eye is placed in the hands of the defiled statue, and if the limbs of Osial, Overlord of the Vortex, are attached to the statue, there you have a mechanized god. And this newly born god will have the power to topple the divine thrones of Celestia. Yes.
Then, what should we do with this eye?
Let's go to the church. Yeah. Here, Barbara.
No.
Take care of this.
I'll guard it myself.
Huh? You? Dane? You won't go and do anything crazy with it, will you?
You may doubt me if you wish, but I must ensure it does not fall into the wrong hands. No matter where we may hide it, they will find it. And as for the Church of Favonius, well, you know I don't trust them.
Oh, right.
But our work isn't done yet. To avoid any further repercussions, we must also take care of that defiled statue.
Oh man, we won't let Barbara do
We can't
something.
have the church get involved. Let's handle it ourselves. As for what I mean by take care of it, naturally I mean to completely destroy it.
Destroy it? That's a statue of the Seven! As well as being a really important cultural relic, they're actually divine too!
Alright, so yeah, you skipping you and me because of Pyro DPS? I had a feeling you'd skip her because of the Pyro. I know you like the bow characters though.
Well, good thing we didn't tell Barbara earlier.
I was waiting on Ganyu though, get your Cryo DPS bow character.
Do the Seven
You're guaranteed to have enough
expect me to help them
Primogens
look
for her by
after
then.
what belongs to them? Let's go back to those ruins and destroy the inverted statue. If we are lucky, we will also run into that Abyss Herald.
Especially if you got one of those welcome moons that you can save up.
I'll make sure it doesn't get away this time.
I think I got like 10 days left on my welcome moon. Unfortunately. I have to grab another one. Really long quest. Kinda good though, 'cause I think this is one of the ones everybody waited forever for. This chapter 1, act 4. Everybody else up here 2.0. I'm still back in 1. Whatever here. 1.4, 1.3. I don't want to do this. Probably gonna be a bad idea, but we'll try it. There they are. Gotta switch to 1. Switch this one. Good to go. No hydro. That's okay. At least things you out of this. Got cryo. Got official.
So after all that running around, we end up right back here again. Look at us.
Come on.
We barely escaped this place last time, and now we're strolling right back in.
A low level team.
Surely we must be some of the bravest adventurers in all of Teyvat. That or the stupidest. To get to that creepy statue, we just need to follow the path we used to escape last time. That should take us right to it. Yep, that'll work. Let's go, and remember to be on your guard.
Definitely classic Paimon there, say. Yeah, not just tag on, you can be main DPS and a burst DPS. Also technically make her like a support too, can't you? Sure, you could get by with that as well, with the way her ult is and stuff. And yeah, you know, me I think would only be a main pyro DPS. Yeah, you're probably right there. I don't know too much about her. I know what her R2 makes all her attacks pyro. It reminds me of like the bow version of a Hu Tao, the way Mia does. That's kind of why I want her. That and the aesthetic, like the way she looks. Alright, I'm about to die to some damn bubbles and falling floors again. Great. I want to deal with the bubbles. Nope. Seen it coming. Don't go that way. Bad timing, Rosaria. Bad timing. I feel like a bubble went in here. Bubble practically did go in there. Going to loot though. Going to loot, right? Here, take it. Render. Hold on. Yeah, about died these bubbles last time. Gotta fall through the floors like an idiot. I think Rosaria might need it.
Looks like we're here.
You don't have her crit rate.
An
Maybe.
eerie, lifeless, dark chamber.
Oh, she don't have her crit damage.
I understand the evil aura you were describing earlier.
Oh yeah, yeah. Both times there was chests here. Yeah, the first time I came through, there was chests on little corner things in each one, and then this time there was chests in each one. Oh, you missed all of them.
Oh,
At least it was just common chests, but still, that stuff adds up.
Be careful to not be overwhelmed by the power of the defiled statue. The Abyss Herald. It's here.
My Rosaria ain't gonna have her crit damage. I forgot to give her the Zhongli helmet.
You sense correctly. You are just as vexatious as ever, Dainsleif, enemy of the Abyss. I sense your soul is stained by terrible bloodshed, perhaps from your darkest nightmares. Unless... Oh, and something far more dangerous. You reek of a corruption familiar to me. Then we are the same. We're both dangerous. But dangers from outside of the Abyss Order must be caught and caged.
What's up, buddy? I brought my lawyer.
It is your words that forever reek of corruption. Time to silence you!
Before the Abyss.
Yeah, they brought
by
Chi-Chi.
royal decree. Go.
Chi-Chi out.
Motion to compel. Yeah.
I've got some cryo here. Now I see why they wanted the Hydra. I could have swore that was ready. Chi-Chi's probably not ready for this, is the problem. Like, level 60, but she don't have her second passive yet.
Oh. Rise.
Just live, Chi-Chi. Save us all.
You can't run. Lights out. Incinerate.
There you go, Rosaria. Or, yeah, Faye, do some damage. I want to stay in the circle though, he gets some health. You're not gonna do no damage to him, hit him. Uh-oh. DPS down. DPS 1 down. DPS 2 is here. Support DPS in a way. The odds are here. No!
Descend once again.
This is what I get for taking my low level team in here that I'm working on friendship. Should've just kept my main team. Come on, Chi-Chi, just a little bit of energy is all you need.
You can't run. Punishment.
Mark him.
Orders
Guess we'll mark
given.
him.
Orders received. Judgment.
All to Rosaria and Chi-Chi. They got it down.
You can't run.
Run that guy. There you go.
Judgment.
Trying to let him get back in his bubble.
Faster. Okay, faster.
Yeah, that guy's gonna pop a shield here.
Shiver. You can't run. What a nuisance.
Appreciate that anyway.
You can't run.
Judgment.
At least we got the right element. We're doing good there. To avoid him. Stay alive.
Rise. Wow.
Where'd he go?
Judgment.
That was pretty bad. I was too far away.
You can't run. Yeah.
Those are too noisy.
Opening box of Adepti
Oh.
Tricks.
Judgment. Lights out.
He's done. Have a go. Fine, Lumen. Evil.
Princess.
So pissed.
Hey! Could that be?
Ether.
Well, let's go. You're dangerous.
Wait! She just blocked an attack against the Abyss Herald.
Yeah, we've seen
Your
that.
sister and the Abyss?
Ether, why are you with Dane?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we're supposed to be reunited and get the hell out of
Your
here.
sister knows Dane?
Lumine, we meet again.
What's going on here? Dane knows her too?
You shouldn't team up with this man. He is my enemy.
Lumine.
But it must be said. Don't try to stop me. Don't try to stop the Abyss. That man, Dainsleif, was the Twilight Sword, one of the royal guards of the final dynasty of Conria. 500 years ago, he failed to prevent the destruction of Conria. A curse of immortality was laid upon him to forever wander the wilderness, while he watched the people he was supposed to protect turn into monsters of the Abyss.
You're saying Dane is from Conria? The same Conria that was destroyed 500 years ago? And you said the people turned into monsters? You're trying to tell Paimon that the Abyss Order is not only related to Conria, but is actually the people of Conria themselves? And the whole thing about Dane being your enemy... Paimon's so confused.
Alright, we can discuss this later. Let's just go.
Home. Yes, of course. Home is wherever we are together. But I cannot go with you to the next world to find a new home. At least, not yet.
Why? I glitched on me a little bit.
Until the Abyss has engulfed the thrones, my war with Destiny will see no end. Listen to me, Ether. I have already traveled through this world once. Once you reach the end of your journey as I did, you will see for yourself the true nature of this world.
And you finished all your world quests too? See? You and Lumen leave me behind. Like, alright, done with the Delta. I'm done with this this
Before
map.
we meet again. Though we need not rush, brother. I have more than enough time to wait for you. We have always had enough time.
Is Master Timekeeper now or so? There's always time. Look like they made us through there.
They left. Oh, don't be too sad. We'll find them again. Look on the bright side. At least we got some really useful information. Uh-huh, that's right. At least now, as well as the Seven, Dane is also a key part of finding your sibling too, right?
Right,
That's
Inazuma.
right. By the way, what they said just now is all pretty confusing. Did you understand it at all? Oh, well then, let's go over it again.
A whole bunch of stuff went
First
down.
off, that Abyss Herald called your sister Princess. It seems like your sister is leading the Abyss Order. Even the Abyss Herald answers to her. Still, we don't know for sure if she's the highest ranking leader in the organization.
Pretty high up.
Also, your sister
Princess.
said that she wants to engulf the thrones and go to war with Destiny. What the heck does that mean? Could it be that she wants to destroy the Seven and the Seven Nations?
Drive to you guy in the rain is just a pain times a million. Yeah, I agree. I'll stop being frozen. Yeah, I'd say this moment was a bit heartbreaking for Aether there.
Next thing,
The stream started
turns out
69
the
minutes
Abyss
ago.
Order monsters are really what the people of Conria turned into after their nation was destroyed. This story is just plain terrifying.
I glance over there and I see Toma.
And Dane is from Conria too.
Why?
He witnessed its destruction 500 years ago. But he didn't turn into a monster. And now he's fighting the Abyss Order. So that's why your sister said that Dane is her enemy, right? But if the monsters of the Abyss are the same people that Dane protected all those years ago, then why is he enemies with the Abyss Order now? Also, how come after all this time we spent searching for your sister, it turns out she's on the side of the Abyss? What's up with that? Yeah, you're right. Then we can't let ourselves get down about it now. Our journey's not over yet. Let's get a move on. Time to leave this terrible dark place and get back to the surface where the sun shines bright. If your sister wants you to reach the end of your journey, well then, show her what you're made of. Come on, traveler, let's go.
She's like, I already been here. I already collected all my elements. You're weak. Just Animo and Geo. Can't even get an Electro yet. Looking forward to that Electro Traveler on the Asia account. Granted, I don't have no Electro artifacts on the head account. Of course, if he's going to be support, might as well just run the Noblest set on him. I haven't farmed it yet either on that account. Get back that way, there was more treasures too. Along the walls. That little hole and that little hole. That little hole. Good question, so why does Paimon still say Traveler when they're sitting there calling each other by name? Right, you can at least say Aether or Ether or however you say his name. Hands. And a treasure chest, an AR-55, we know. They're everywhere. I don't feel like bringing you back to life right now. We'll have to bring old fish back to life. Look at that team. Bring fish back to life. Alright. Got a pirouette, or whatever you want to call it. Zhongli here. Ballerina Zhongli. Eventually it shall break. Do not budge. one tap at a time. Breaks. Alright, where do I gotta go now? Probably need all that stuff, right? Two prologue. Nothing getting there. Hey, let me get some stuff back. What's that? And you need this back. You also want this back. Not the best artifacts, but they do. Go here. Walk it. Nice veggies. Yeah, sure, you think after the Kazuha quest you can go to Inazuma? Yeah, I think that's what Yui was telling me yesterday. Pretty much if I just keep following these Archon quests, I'll get to Inazuma for the most part. My wife's sitting over there in a cutscene with Toma at the moment.
Are you okay? Paimon never imagined your sister would have sided with the Abyss. Well, keep your chin up. Paimon believes in both of you. And when the going gets tough, the tough get going, right?
Got the Kazuha quest, you need to build a physical traveler. Oh no, what about physical Kaching? Will she work?
She said we needed to reach the end of our journey. Paimon bets she still has lots more to tell us. And we won't find out what this journey is or where it will end unless we keep going. Then Paimon will be sure to keep up the good work. Although, where should we go next? If we want to continue with the journey... Oh, you mean the god that took your sister away in the first place? You're right. After all, everything that followed, all this confusion, it all started with her.
So we can smack her around a little bit.
Ooh, Paimon supports that idea. Just the thought of it's so satisfying.
Evil Paimon look.
Well, we've ruled out two gods so far, the Anemo and Geo Archons. So, next...
We'll talk to Ball.
Paimon doesn't think we can simply walk into Inazuma. Zhongli said it was a closed nation. We'll have to find some other way in. Why don't we ask someone from Inazuma how to gain entrance? Oh, Paimon's thought of someone already! Atsuko, in Liyue Harbor! She's from Inazuma! Let's see what she has to say!
That sounds like a Kazuha quest. Ought to win Scarlet Leafs. But I got somebody back from a expedition. Catherine's got something for me over there. Yeah, she's got going on.
Add
Astra Abyss.
Player expeditions. Oh, there's one more character that has the expedition reduced. Oh. There is, I don't think I have. It would be nice to have them all have the same amount of time on their expeditions. Having that one person, it takes longer.
Oh. Hello. Oh, I mean good fortune, right? I'm still learning to talk like a local. Is there anything I can help you with?
We wanted to ask, how do we get into Inazuma?
Oh, so that's why you're here.
Closer, getting closer.
Well, there is a way.
Great! We came to the right person!
I think you always had any take
But the
Beta's
chance of
boat.
success is incredibly small.
Huh. Incredibly small? Then how did you get out of Inazuma in the first place?
It was in leaving Inazuma that I found out just how dangerous this method truly was. All I had to rely on was a little wooden raft that I'd put together myself. There was a storm raging ahead of me, and my pursuers were close on my tail.
Did we go on
After I
Inazuma?
escaped
Sounds
their
like
clutches, I floated on the open ocean for I don't know how many days. My rations and freshwater supplies soon ran out, and I remember getting to the point where I was sure I'd reached the end. Then, I blacked out.
Don't sound like a very friendly nation.
But
Be going to.
to my surprise, my journey didn't end there. Or to put it another way, a new beginning found me. Ah, that's right. I escaped by the skin of my teeth. The fact that I'm even alive to tell the tale must be a sign that the gods were watching over me.
What a horrible journey! And you set off knowing how dangerous it was? What?
Well, because everything is just too restrictive over there. The atmosphere is so stifling. The Kanjo Commission subjects everyone leaving or entering the nation to a protracted approval process, and I felt like I didn't belong there.
Kanjo Commission? What's that?
Along with the other two commissions, they oversee everything in Inazuma. We usually collectively refer to them as the Tri-Commission. I suppose they're equivalent to the 8 trades under the Liyue Qixing. One of the obligations of the Kanjo Commission is to conduct rigorous identity checks on all individuals leaving or entering Inazuma. All non-nationals are processed centrally on Rito upon arrival. Meanwhile, the Tenryo Commission is responsible for implementing the recently promulgated Vision Hunt Decree. They act like the executive arm of the Raiden Shogun's rule. Loyal, yet unfeeling. It doesn't feel good to speak ill of my home like this. But after spending so long under that oppressive atmosphere, I begin to lose all hope for the future. What I mean to say is, unless you have an extremely compelling reason to go to Inazuma, you should abandon your plans of trying to get there.
Let's say, but you know, we kind of need to go there.
You should know that the sea around Inazuma is engulfed in a perpetual tempest of wind and rain. Supposing you survived that, you would still need to get past the samurai guards that enforce the Sakoku Decree, the closed nation policy of Inazuma. And even if you did manage to find a way, you'd still have to produce the necessary documentation at the Rito Center for processing Outlanders. Otherwise, you'd be kicked out immediately.
Seems like they really don't want anyone setting foot in Inazuma, huh?
They only set that up as a port to guarantee a supply of goods and information to the island. Most Outlanders would be unable to acquire the documentation needed.
That's tough.
But if you really are set on going, there is one thing you could try.
The raft idea sounds a little on the dangerous side. Plus, Paimon would definitely get seasick.
That's not what I meant. You could ask someone from the Crux Fleet if they have some way of getting you to Inazuma. They're well known in Liyue. Voyaging far and wide has made them a well-traveled group with a wide range of experiences. They may just know how to break through the storm.
But it's an armed fleet, right? Why would they agree to a request like this?
That part is up to you. If you're able to persuade their captain, Beidou, then the hardest part will be out of the way. The Alcor is the flagship of the Crux fleet. I heard that it's currently anchored by Guyunstone Forest on a supply run. This might be your best chance.
Then there's no time to lose. Let's go find Captain Beidou.
Best way to get to Beidou's boat. You gotta take us there. Commandeer the boat.
This is so dull.
What's your boat, buddy? Oh. I guess I did last time. I did teleport and climb the mountain. Here to drown. Your boat.
Quake!
Swim for it. Fall down there, but okay.
Rise!
Another pillar up. Yeah. There's probably a faster way than I took. It works. The gliding from the top of the mountain over there. I don't know if I got enough stamina to do the fast swimming. I'll not the Beidou in the party. I have enough stamina to do the slow swimming. Too close one. I need to get somebody to take you to her boat though. I'm saying I thought there was a way to get somebody to take you to her. It's easy to do is teleport and glide from the mountain. Maybe what I have to do is teleport back if I run out of stamina. Not looking good. So I did a little tiny bit of climbing. Looks like you're in Inazuma over there. Map don't look like my map. This is gonna be close. I don't think we're making it though. No way we're making that. Oh well. I'll probably ran from over here. Teleport up there and we'll glide from here. Did we get the rest of your Geoculus on that? Yeah. He did. Wait. I'm going to that boat when her boat's docked way over here. An idiot. On the wrong boat. Oh hell. Not the hell boat I was going to, but it wasn't the right boat. It boat's always over here. Yeah, I think I was going to like the casino boat or something. Yeah. One kind of boat. Didn't know we got fire. Here said there's like a platform on the right side. Try using that. I have it this time with the glide from the mountain and the little rope over here. Oh, I can't climb a rope like in Zelda. Huh. There it goes. Makes sense why I couldn't climb a rope. Yeah, I got other stuff I'm supposed to do here as well. Like a regular world quest.
Who have we got here? Wait, I know you. You're that traveler, aren't you? The one who fought against the Fatuian Osile, right? Ningguang told me about you. A traveler of great insight and remarkable skill has saved Liyue, she said. She's a hard one to please, so praise from her is high praise indeed. I remember thinking at the time that it'd be good to meet you in person. Judging by the clothes on your back and this floating thing, I guess that time has come.
This floating thing. That was good.
The name's not Floating Thing, it's Paimon!
Paimon? What a fascinating being. You two give off not only the essence of wind and earth, but also of... yes, the stars.
Huh? The fragrance of what now? That's the weirdest compliment Paimon's ever heard.
Pay it no heed. I mean only to say I am certain that it is by fate, not chance alone, that we should meet. And that gives our encounter meaning.
Or for
I
hire.
prefer other means of entertainment.
Oh, nice, Shio. 41k Ayaka skill.
This young man is Kaidahara Kazuha,
Getting her really
a
strong.
temporary addition to my crew for reasons I won't bore you with. Occasionally, he opens his mouth and flowers come out instead of words.
With this fine ship and the soft sea breeze, would it not be romantically irresponsible of me not to acknowledge it with a line or two of poetry?
Yeah, once I get my Kaching sword off the weapon banner, then I'm going to try to get to win 50-50 for Ayaka.
Well, I can't argue with that. Okay then. Once the clash is underway, I'll give you a chance to perform.
Only if the mood takes me, of course. Poetry for poetry's sake tends to lack meaning.
Hey, you don't want to pass this opportunity up too easily, especially seeing as our great hero here might be in attendance.
Oh, wait a minute. What's the clash? Also, just to clarify, by great hero, do you mean...
Huh? I thought you might be here to sign up. You're telling me you've never even heard of it? The Crux Clash is a martial arts tournament that I hold. There'll be a whole bunch of folks taking part to showcase their talents. There are two important rules. One, competitors must be renowned fighters. We want those with real martial arts ability, not just people taking part for the fun of it. So, you've got nothing to worry about there. I don't think there's anyone out there who hasn't heard of you. Two, you can't take part if you've got a vision. Otherwise, things get a little one-sided.
He'll be one-sided if he goes in there and uses his ability.
You must be feeling confident, but you might want to watch out. There are a few crouching tigers and hidden dragons lurking around in Liyue. And with Liyue's savior taking part in the tournament, now that's gonna turn a few heads. I think we can expect a healthy turnout this time.
But we didn't come here to take part in a martial arts tournament.
Well, before you dismiss the idea completely, you might be interested to hear that the prize this time round is particularly sought after. Get this. It's a masterless vision.
Supplied by myself, as a matter of fact. If the tournament champion can reawaken that vision, it belongs to them.
Vision without an element?
Is there really such thing as a masterless vision?
When a vision bearer dies, the light in their vision will fade away. But the shell that housed that light remains. As for whether this shell has any practical application, well, this remains to be seen. But my intuition tells me that while it remains in the world, it may just be possible for someone else to inherit it.
Yep, and the way I see it, a vision is a badge of recognition from the gods. So if anyone's able to rekindle it, it's gotta be an individual of exceptional strength and talent. Organizing the clash is my way of uncovering hidden talents. And hopefully this time, getting a vision to glow again. So if you don't have a vision, this is the perfect opportunity to get your hands on one of your very own.
Yeah, I don't need a vision.
Yeah, we're interested in getting to Inazuma, not fighting in some tournament.
But you got Dendro vision.
Inazuma? You want to go there?
Yeah, that reward. Gotta get to Inazuma here, so yeah, they're running to Kazuha and Beto.
Well, why didn't you say so? Inazuma? No sweat. In that case, if you win the tournament, I'll give you a choice. Masterless Vision, or a ticket to Inazuma aboard the Alcor.
You just want him to take part in your tournament!
What's wrong with that? The more talent we have, the better the tournament will be. I couldn't let a competitor like you fall through the net.
What are we gonna do? Looks like we pretty much have to do this tournament if we want to get to Inazuma, huh?
Great. Then let's get you signed up. Head to the tournament arena in Guyun Stone Forest. Kazuha and I will be over soon.
It seems like it will only be a matter of time before the answer is revealed.
Go on, get yourself to Guyun and sign. I've already fixed up the arena. You can't.
You didn't see that? Either.
Martial arts tournaments always remind me of, but when the combatants are obliged to exercise restraint, it is unlikely.
Right. There's a combat zone. Way over there. Guess I can get some crystal chunks on the way. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh well. This'll. Got one of them at least. Always try to restock on those as much as I can. Never have enough crystal cores from crystal flies. Oh yeah, sure. I'll forget to ask if you want another crane. Come to my teapot and get one. I had a crane on both accounts. 5-star chances for a future child, maybe. Hotstar guy was more sunsetters and carrots and stuff for the dye. For the teapot.
Beto said that they had to be renowned fighters. Hello? Are you here to compete in the Crux Clash?
You bet I am. Have you put your names down yet? Well, I'd have a look at the entrance criteria if I were you. Then allow just anyone. The Clash is a comprehensive test of fighting ability. Anyone who turns up for show over skill is gonna get their butt handed to them. Nobody wants to see that, right?
Yeah, we heard a rule about that. So, Paimon's wondering, are you a renowned fighter?
Me? Only a former runner-up in the Chihu Rock Freestyle Combat Summit. Oh yeah.
We want number one.
Also, that doesn't sound like the most official tournament out there.
What? You... Nonsense. Have you been living under a rock? It's been going on for years. There were plenty of competitors when I took part.
Alshira, you gave up on the crane?
Not to mention, I've helped the Millivate.
Unfortunate, and there's one available, like right now.
There were 2 of them trying to escape. I soon sorted them out. They tried to sneak past me under the cover of darkness.
They don't even mess with none of my stuff either, so I think the teapot's its own little separate thing.
I planted a left hook on the skinnier one's face and sent him flying. Then, the big guy pulled out a knife. I stood my ground, of course. A roundhouse kick sent the blade hurtling into a beam above us.
Roadhouse.
I told you. Unarmed, outnumbered 2 to 1, but I still got the upper hand. I'm not saying I came out completely unscathed, of course, but the fact remains that I did manage to subdue the both of them, and hand them over to the Millelith. I received quite the commendation. Oh yeah.
Man, you still working on this quest, aren't you, over there? Yeah, there's no way I'll finish this quest tonight on stream.
For us, even 4 or 5 treasure hoarders at a time is all in a day's work.
Probably stopping around 4 o'clock.
Alright, we're gonna keep looking around.
I'll see you
In
in the
about 25
arena,
minutes.
but I don't plan on losing to a pair of children anytime soon.
These children. You don't know how old my traveler is.
Hi there, are you here for the crux?
That's right. Nothing beats real-life combat for honing your skills. That's what our master taught us. But this tournament is more than just a chance to put training into practice. It's also a chance for us to obtain the masterless vision.
Exactly. With a
I'm gonna do
vision,
what
we
with it?
quickly become our master's top students.
This master of yours must be pretty incredible, huh? Are they someone famous?
Famous? He's the founder of the Ling Shan clan, and his skills are unparalleled. Liang and I are both proud disciples of his. You probably
buddy?
wouldn't have heard of it. It was
Yeah.
founded quite recently. The clan is nowhere near as famous as the master himself anyway. He's got to be a grand master or something. He's created many different styles of kung fu, and countless other clans have borrowed extensively from him. To the Ling Shan clan, he teaches a special technique known as force dispersal.
Force dispersal?
It's a type of breathing exercise where you can train yourself to harness the energy around you and neutralize attacks without moving an inch.
Ooh, Spellbreak Chapter 3 came out the other day. I'm gonna checking that out sometime. So they got a new dodge mechanic in it, where you don't need to have
Master
a
can use it to alter the path of an attacking fist, or change the direction of an incoming stone, all without breaking a sweat.
you got the dodge mechanic on Spellbreak now, where you don't need the dash rune or the shadow step rune to dodge an attack. Guess you they'll dodge out of the way of stuff. Make that game a lot harder, I bet, and a lot better. They added like more little boxes though. I'll have to check it out, see if they made like a single player
One
mode.
time, he sent a challenger flying into the air without lifting a finger.
It sure is, but it's extremely difficult to cultivate this ability. We've been training for ages and we're still getting to grips with the very basics. There's no way we could use it proficiently yet.
We're clearly not that naturally gifted, or we would have at least gotten the gist by now. If we don't start making progress soon, we'll probably run out of money to pay the tuition fees and still have nothing to show for all our training.
There's a tuition fee?
Of course!
Damn.
This is a Grand Master we're talking about here. He doesn't have time to waste. If you want face-to-face training, you've got to show you're sincere about it.
But here we are, having trained under him directly all this time without even a hint of improvement. Master is getting increasingly impatient with us. Recently, though, we heard that a Vision Bearer joined the Guhua clan and made pretty much instant progress in their training.
So, if we can get our hands on a Vision too, maybe we can finally make our master proud.
Well, we have to try something new. Otherwise, we're stuck in the same situation.
Exactly.
Right,
It can't hurt to try. And if it turns out it does work, the Ling Shan clan will go down in history. Folks will come from far and wide. Heck, we could even become the dominant martial arts clan in all of Liyue.
See you in the arena!
Oh, yeah. Sweet. Well, contagious, isn't it?
Hey, youngster. Are you here for the Crux Clash too? If so, seems I found myself another new adversary.
Here, whoop your butt, boy.
Also here for the tournament?
Whoop them
You
all.
better believe it. I wouldn't be here if I didn't think I could walk away as a
I get taken out. First one in the first round.
For me, obtaining a vision is the final and most important piece in the puzzle that is my life. No. It's not about what I want to do. This is about who I want to be. I am looking to become a perfect person. I know how that sounds, but let me explain. I've lived a successful life so far, without any setbacks. I've passed every exam I've ever taken, enjoyed numerous successful business ventures, and seemed to get on with just about everyone socially. In most people's eyes, I am already the very embodiment of the perfect person. Though, of course, I'd never let the praise get to my head. I know I haven't reached perfection yet, because there's one thing I'm still missing.
That sounds a bit like a narcissist.
You have so much self-confidence.
That's not important. I have a contact in the Crux fleet who was happy to vouch for me. So, they very kindly made special arrangements on my behalf. I've also brought along
We need
a bit of an
renowned fighters, though,
entourage
man.
for moral support. It's such a blessing, really, to have so many good friends in my neighborhood. Of course, I also put in a few good days' practice, concentrating mostly on rare and esoteric styles of Kung Fu. As a high achiever by nature, I'm confident I've done enough to guarantee my victory in this tournament. Ha! You don't mince your words, do you? The arena will be the judge. Now then, if you don't mind, I need to finish my pre-competition routine. It's not too long now before you'll get to see me in action.
That one guy we saved. Name Storm Chaser.
Against an inflated ego, some gullible guy is paying way too much
Something like
for
that.
their kung fu classes, and another guy who's just really average. Seems like you've got a pretty good chance of winning this thing. Come on, let's go sign up.
Does seem that way.
Chinksa Village Arm
Everybody's a
Wrestling
nobody.
Champion, huh? Next, please. What's your name?
Traveler.
Wait, aren't you? Oh, did I hear that right?
Is it really them?
Huh? Aren't they a vision bearer, though? Why are they trying to enter the clash?
I have to ask, aren't you the traveler? Oh, it's really
The one that spoke with Lady Kuching at the rite of parting.
Oh, I wonder if I can get his autograph later.
I trust you are aware that only those without visions can enter the tournament. Really? But from what I've heard, the things you're capable of in combat are nothing short of extraordinary. You walk into the most dangerous situations imaginable, face off against all sorts of monsters, even the Fatui, and always come out on top.
Like he has a vision, but he has no vision.
Yep, he still doesn't have a
You're
vision
cheap.
though. See for yourself.
My apologies. I didn't mean to be rude. I'm sure a great hero like yourself would have no reason to lie. Now, could I ask you to provide a few claims to fame? It's just a formality for you, of course, but I have to make a record of competitors' achievements as part of the sign-up process. So far, I've got defeated the ancient god Osile, so that's one. Do you have any others?
Ordinary night.
Also, don't forget to mention that the previous battles include, but are not limited to, Storm Terror, Dvalin, and Fatui Harbinger Child.
Whoa.
Might as well declare him the champion already.
I wonder if it's too late to withdraw.
Okay,
I'm scared.
That's plenty. Actually, this is the most dazzling track record I've ever seen. By a long shot. Right, your registration is complete. Now, a brief word about the prize. A great hero such as yourself can surely
Ride
only
Inazuma.
be here for one thing. To win the tournament and claim the grand prize, namely, a vision.
Oh, we're not here for that. We're here because Captain Beidou promised to take us to Inazuma if we win the tournament.
There's another
Oh,
prize?
that's chair 6.
Oh, first I've heard of it.
Beidou must have upped the stakes this time to attract top talent.
But why would anyone want to go somewhere as dangerous as Inazuma?
I see. So, I take it you discussed your terms with Beidou in advance then? Well, I'm sure a great hero has an important reason for being here. Anyway, the qualifying rounds are about to begin. I'll leave you to your preparation.
He'll pass it about it.
So, Paimon's thinking about that whole no vision bearers rule in this tournament.
Yeah, it's still like we're cheating if we use our
Even
abilities.
though you don't have a vision, most people in Teyvat think that you can't manipulate the elements without one. So Paimon thinks you probably shouldn't use your elemental abilities during the tournament. You know, just to avoid any misunderstandings.
Yep.
In any case, looking at the competition, it should still be pretty easy for you to win, even without using any elements, right?
For my last attack applies Animo.
It's showtime! You got this!
You seem like you're raring to go. Are you ready to compete?
Not really, but... Well, it depends if I have to use my actual Traveler.
No
I mean,
problem.
what's the
There's
actual
still time.
problems?
Make sure you're full.
What's the actual gear on them? Yeah, I know that she just said I can't use any abilities, but I got a feeling I need my actual Traveler. The Soap said I need to build a physical Traveler. Yeah, but you got like really good Traveler. Right. Random artifacts. Wherever. I'll take that one. I won't take this one. I'm really looking for no exact set things anyway. There's another physical damage cup here somewhere. And you probably got it, yeah. I could have took one off Jin Yan. What I should do, just give him Jin Yan stuff. This one then, buddy. I think Zhang Ling had that one. Oh. Give him Jin Yan stuff. Good to go. Not the best physical build, but it'll work for a physical build. Level 1 Favonia sword. Yay. There we go.
You seem like you're raring to go. Are you ready to compete? Good. Then please
Good to
follow
go
me
now.
into...
Our next competitor is seen by many as the favorite to win this tournament. His first bout begins now!
What a strange
Yeah, you're so
vibe.
bad at managing my
So
artifacts.
confident to begin with.
I forget half the time and I'm like, where'd my damage go?
Let's go and see Beto. She'll probably have something to say to us.
That was it? I figured it'd been multiple rounds. I feel like that was unnecessary. All that work I did on the artifacts.
I knew I wouldn't regret introducing you as the favorite. So, what do you think, Kazuha? He totally dominated that guy and did it with style, too.
A little weird way of saying it. What is it?
Impressive.
On your big screen.
But I also observed our favorite exercise some restraint, as if to protect the opponent from serious harm.
Oh, you should check the stats to the Traveler during battle. Super buffed or this year.
Well, I've fought my fair share of battles, both big and small. And I say, after the show so come on. We all know you've got a wide vocabulary in there. Can't you spare a word or two to congratulate our up-and-coming champion?
All right. Let me think how to aptly phrase these words of praise. You fought well.
All right then. I was thinking your inner poet might want to join in the fun, but I guess I shouldn't put you on the spot like that. You know, a lot of competitors came to me saying how surprised they were that Liyue's hero was entering the tournament. And since you signed up, we've had many others do the same, with more than a few top-tier fighters among them. I'm sure lots of them are here to find out how they stack up against you.
Don't.
Well, since everyone sees you as the
Super
one to
badass.
beat,
No.
I figure I should start treating you that way too.
Hey, welcome back, Soap.
For one thing,
Totally getting
we don't
Inazuma.
want you wasting all your energy in the early rounds fighting people who are well below your level. Not to mention, You must be itching to fight someone in your league too, right? So,
Yeah.
I'm putting you straight through to the semifinals.
Huh?
Check my
But
stats.
we only just started the qualifiers. Seems like a crazy system if we just skip straight to the semifinals.
This is how Captain Beto works. You won't persuade her otherwise. Besides, at your level, you would have made it to the semifinals anyway.
Right.
To be fair, Paimon was thinking that too.
Alright, I'm gonna watch some more of the tournament. If there's any potential contenders for you out there, I want to know who they are and what they're about. We're finally here, folks. The Rails show is about to begin.
Enemies.
The captain seems to have high hopes for this tournament. I have not seen her so excited in quite some time. Your opponent has fought
Big
many
turnout.
rounds to get to the semifinals. This makes him a seasoned warrior. You may well be stronger than him, but this should not give you cause to lower your guard. Very well. Show me that you are ready to push through the storm that lies ahead.
Alright, that's enough chit-chat for now. The audience is waiting. Go find the crew member that signed you up. She'll take you into the arena.
Alright, pre-fight stat, traveler stats. 583. 1590 attack. 33 defense.
Your opponent in the semifinals is new to the Crux Clash, but he has quickly become the dark horse of the tournament. I do not doubt your abilities, but I would suggest that—
Relax, my guy's at the top of his game.
Okay,
Ready.
follow me.
At last,
Big ol'
the
guy.
moment we've all been waiting for. The semifinals have begun.
Nice little buff to the attack and HP and defense. Other stats are saying. Yes, I was saying I wanted to check it pre-fighting and then fight. I noticed it's like a gray background now too. Got like super
Who's it gonna be
defense.
this time? The hero or the dark horse?
I don't care about the prize. You're a strong opponent.
That was funny. Then almost 7k attack in the fight, and it was only 5k before fight. Not, it wasn't even that. It was like lower than that, but man, that's insanely buffed.
Congratulations. I was beaten by the best. I need to train harder.
Right. For a moment there, Paimon was a little worried. If you had a vision, you'd definitely be one of the strongest around.
I just gave mine like Jin Yan's artifacts so that she'd been running for lately. I don't think I needed to give him any artifacts. I think he could have ran what he had with the buffs the game gave
I
me.
wanted a vision once, when I was a kid. People said that if you're strong enough, you'll have your chance to get one. But mine never came. I lost interest eventually. You can't depend on a vision like you can your own body. I've fought and won against vision bearers before. The power they have was given to them by the gods. I don't envy it.
Huh? You mean you didn't sign up to try and get your hands on that masterless vision?
No, I didn't. I only wanted to pit myself against other fighters and see who was the strongest.
Come in here and be a sweat.
Only in defeat can you understand your weaknesses and learn from them. So I'm pleased with today's outcome. I don't often have the pleasure of experiencing defeat.
Wow. Now that's true strength talking.
If you have the chance in the future, please come and spar with me again. I will be stronger next time.
By the way, do you know who else made it into the finals? Is it gonna be someone even tougher than you?
Whether they'll be as tough as me, I don't know. But what I have heard is that they're extremely quick. So don't get too cocky.
There he goes. Maybe we should ask around, see what we can find.
I don't want to ask around, Paimon. I just want to fight him.
Paimon thinks we might need to up our game.
Ah, it's
No, we
you!
don't.
I myself was eliminated in the third round. Shame.
Maybe next time, huh?
Why, yes. He's the same one who defeated me. He is I faltered for but a brief moment. Given my stature, I have no fear of squaring off with physically strong opponents. But faced with a nimble agile... Still, I'm sure he'll be no match for you.
Take a move, guy. Little speedy man. Look.
Hey there!
Bell, Antigua, and Bell. You chill out.
He tried to use force dispersal to deflect a punch, but instead he took it straight to the nose. There was blood all over the place. His opponent was pretty freaked out by it. He kept asking him, "Why didn't you dodge?" But he was pretty much out cold by that point and couldn't reply. "Why don't you dodge?" they ask. Because to not dodge is the very essence of Ling Shun Clan Kung Fu. It's just that he hadn't quite mastered it yet. Don't even get me started. I spent all my energy helping him get from here to the boat to take him back to the harbor. But by the time I got back, my scheduled match time had already passed and I had to forfeit. I don't dare tell my master about this, otherwise I'd never hear the end of it. Sorry, I shouldn't be complaining in front of you like this. I'm afraid I'm still a bit out of sorts at the moment, so I probably won't be able to help you with whatever you were here to ask me about.
Oh,
Alright, man.
alright then. Hope your buddy makes a swift recovery. Hang in.
Thanks, I'll do my best.
We still haven't got any useful information yet. Maybe we can go talk to Beto.
You gave an outstanding performance. Truly commendable. I could sense that you're not familiar with bouts of this kind, and it could have cost you the match. But you were quick to adapt, and managed to claim victory over your opponent. That is a most invaluable skill. In fact, I discerned this not from what I saw, but what I heard. The ground beneath your feet.
He's right. But in my case, I was purely relying on previous experience. I guess not using your elemental powers must be quite new for you, huh?
We wanted to ask about who our opponent will be in the final round.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think they'll be stronger than the one we faced in the semifinals?
I don't know. Is you only having about ball dialogue?
Not exactly.
Good question. I can check.
Contenders that reach the finals aren't necessarily stronger. They tend to have something unique about their style. As for the guy you'll be facing, his skill lies in his speed, and he has superior form. It's also up. What's the matter? Worried that you've bitten off more than you can chew this time?
If that is the case, then I have a proposal for you. Let's go somewhere a little quieter, shall we? I haven't properly introduced myself yet. In the land of Inazuma, I was a wandering samurai.
Yeah, we could tell that from your getup. But at the same time, when you talk, you don't really sound like someone who's used to waving a sword around.
It is true that I am versed both in literary and martial traditions. But on the straggling path of a wandering samurai, is there harm in acquiring a surplus skill? I do not mean to flaunt my martial prowess, but I myself have witnessed reputable fighters hailing from across the lands. I do possess some knowledge regarding your opponent's particular skill set. Given your talents, a few hints from me will be all that's necessary to bring your opponent down.
Storm starting outside? Right here, Thunder.
Hang on.
Yes.
Don't you think you're bending the rules a bit there?
So we get some more skateboarding tomorrow. Got a really good parking lot to skate in.
Gathering intelligence is an
Nice newly
essential
paved
part
one.
of any duel. You must know your enemy. Besides, our favorite here has fought many battles on their journey from Mondstadt. Such impressive feats require more than just bravery alone.
You betcha! Wait a second. We never told you that we've been to Mondstadt.
Does one not leave a trail when traveling through the wild? In return, nature also leaves its traces upon you. However, there is only so much that can be discerned from these traces. I sense that many things about you elude me still. These are the things I am curious to know about. Come with me. Some post-match entertainment is in order.
No, it's a chair, I know that. This match, I thought you had another match. Gotta call this a night here soon. Make it in Zoom in tomorrow or something. I won't be able to stream or nothing because I gotta work tomorrow, but You know, Abyss Mage hangs out over here. Fire location.
Now that we're alone, let me cut to the heart of the matter. You are skilled in manipulating the elements, and not just a single element, but multiple. Is that correct?
Paimon knew that you were hinting at something from the moment we met. You've known all along.
That's right. If the other contenders were to catch wind of your elemental abilities, let's just say it would cause some unwanted misunderstandings. If I'm not mistaken, you share these considerations, given your reluctance to use elemental skills even in... When I talk about that which I see or hear in you, this is not poetic symbolism at play. Since a young age, I have been attuned to the tidings of nature. I hear the breath of the wind and the whispers of the leaves. It is things of this nature that I also hear from within you. Nothing more.
As crazy as all that sounds, somehow Paimon still believes you.
My humble abilities are negligible compared to your incredible feats. To think a human could wield the elements without a vision. And not to mention your incredibly complex scent, like that of some mysterious being.
They found us out.
Hey, stop evaluating us based on our smell! It's weird!
Could you perchance enlighten me as to how you managed to obtain your combined elemental abilities? Extraordinary. So then, might I be so bold as to inquire how exactly it is that you learned to channel elemental energy and even wield it in combat?
All thanks Paimon.
Aw, it's nothing really. Paimon just told him whatever came to mind. It's been a long journey, and many things have happened along the way. Somehow, he just naturally learned to use the elements through it all. Honestly, even Paimon doesn't understand how it all works.
You're right, though. But I'm gonna say not the smell of cars, not the
Such
razor.
unfathomable things are the essence of the gods and the visions they grant. However, I still wish to have the honor of seeing how you wield the elements. Perhaps it may yet reveal something to me. Of course, I too shall share with you all that I've learned. That will make it a fair exchange. Now then,
A real battle.
let's test your skills, shall we?
Beat up a Kazuha. Get these guys? Oh, they're gonna be immune to my overloads. Hey, I gotta see his voice. You don't need a voice line for Shiro. Yeah. Oh, ball.
Solidify.
I don't need to dodge. Got a big old shield.
Solidify.
Who tell these guys?
Order guide.
I just got rock on. Got an about ball. I don't look like it. So people with pyrovisions aren't similar in any way. Or is with Venti? Oh yeah, everybody's got a dead close friend. Everybody's got a vision. You got a dead friend, have an animo vision. And the Electro lady's like, none shall have a vision. Remember the rocks right there. Need those.
Your skills in battle are truly beyond reproach. Even with your opponent's speed, he shouldn't be able to overwhelm you. Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing and maintaining balance, which enables him to execute moves that many would find impossible. He relies entirely on the element of surprise to defeat his opponents. In other words, as long as you remain mindful of his ability to detect weak points, then his attacks should pose no threat to you. Please, save your thanks. If anything, I should be thanking you for the world is a truly mysterious place, it seems.
You seem kind of obsessed with visions, but don't you already have your own? Why are you so intent on exploring the connection between visions and the elements?
I desire to know what meaning visions have to the gods.
Hey, sure, overall you need to be is either cute or hot in order to get a cryovision. Pretty much. Everyone gangster. So someone kills their friend and get an animo vision. Freedom Voice, did you get her, bro? I didn't get Ayaka. I haven't pulled for her. I've been pulling for the weapon, that mist splitter, whatever it's called.
And what influences the gods' decision to grant humans these visions?
Once I get that sword, I'll pull for her and see if I can win the 50-50 and get her.
You must be completely in the dark regarding such matters. For allowing me the honor of witnessing your mystical ways, I am willing to answer any questions you may have regarding Inazuma.
Oh, did I get Eula? Nah, I didn't get Eula. I skipped on the Eula banner.
So that's what you're curious about? Then allow me to tell you more.
Well, we haven't made it to Inazuma yet. Been slowly working on it. Almost there, though, I think. Should be getting there when I'm done with this quest, I believe.
As you well know, a vision hunt decree is currently underway in Inazuma. Visions are a gift bestowed by the divine. People that have accepted this gift are now having their visions confiscated inexplicably. Sometimes in circumstances that leave their original recipients dead.
Wow. So Eula's a mistake for me. But Eula's actually really good. But you're like me though, I don't think you care much for the Claymore characters.
Supposing each of the 7 Archons had their criteria for granting visions to living beings, then does the current Electro Archon now doubt these criteria, or even the act in and of itself? Not to mention, with no new Electrovisions having been granted for such a long time, it would seem that we can infer something of the Raiden Shogun's feelings on the matter.
Nobody gets an Electrovision. Alright, Wolfie, alright, boss, good luck with that. Yeah, hopefully I get the boss done.
Less like an Archon and more like a tyrant.
The Freedom Voice, if you live live midnight, I'll give you a sub. Oh, thank you. I don't know if I'll be live that much longer. I'm trying to get this quest done, get to Inazuma.
As far as I know, she is an Archon that pursues eternity. She will relentlessly carry out her will with no regard to what others may think or feel.
Probably try and finish out this little fight here and then probably call it a night, so get a bite to eat and get some rest. Yeah, I think a lot of us are looking forward to Ball. You know, and Shira was looking forward to it. I think Yue's looking forward to her. You looking forward to her as well, though?
Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside within Liyue. But what does Inazuma's pursuit of eternity bring to its people? It goes without saying that the people locked within Inazuma do not fare well these days.
This is I don't want or need Ball, I have Keqing. I got Keqing as well. But it's Ball. An Archon.
Sounds a lot like something the god you encountered in the beginning would do.
This is now I have Keqing to fulfill all my DPS needs. Does pretty much cover everything. Except for the damn Electro Abyss Mage.
Oh? Have you encountered the Electro Archon before?
We ran into Ball?
With
I don't remember
time,
running into Ball.
We will change. but the Shogun will remain the same.
And you got Sucrose for all the EM needs. Yeah, I probably should have skipped on the Kazuha banner since I have Venti for all the elemental stuff and all the crowd control. Didn't really need him. Figure another crowd control guy, not bad to have though. The elemental mastery.
If you wish to find her, she will forever be there. There will come a day when I too shall wish to understand the answers to eternity from her. Ah, the time for your match is approaching.
Any for your ER. That's how I feel about Xingqiu and Diona. They have so much ER. Rosario's got a ton of ER.
Oh, right! We got so distracted talking about Inazuma that Paimon forgot all about the tournament!
If you have no other matters to attend to, then we can return together. Very well. Let's go. I wish to see who will obtain the vision.
Really thundering out there. Still up over there? Oh, I knocked over my drink. At least it's got a lid on it. No mess. Nice though, 133% physical damage on your Eula. But she hit pretty hard. Finish out this fight and call it a night.
Why isn't he here yet? Never mind. We can start by making your entrance first. Everyone, listen up! Your attention, please! We've reached the climax of the Crux Clash! This is the final match! We've seen many exciting battles today, and now at long last, the two finalists have emerged. Now, I'd like to introduce our first combatant. Though few have seen him, his reputation knows no bounds. He strikes fear into the heart of Osile, and the mere mention of his name causes even the Fatui Harbingers to turn pale in the face. Introducing Liyue's Traveling Hero!
You're saving for Kokomi, right? 5-star Barbara.
Wow!
Oh, Freedom Voice is drunk when you live. I don't really drink. I couldn't even tell you last time I drank anything. I don't think YouTube would like that too well either, though.
I'm sure everyone witnessed his thrilling match in the semifinals.
Yeah, probably not.
But today's final round will surely
I don't think I'd like it either.
things
Sooner
up a
than just
notch.
going to the bathroom all the time having to pee. There's a Ganyu rerun October, end of October, right? October 18th. You know, if I star Barbara or Rich Mona. Oh, she got money. I didn't know she had money. What's the pink-haired girl gonna be? Or is she a playable
As
character?
for our other combatant,
I think you
he
said her name
still
was Yae?
hasn't arrived. Oh, come on, what could be taking him so long? You can't just forfeit for not showing up like in previous rounds. This is the finals. Apologies, everyone just sit tight. We've got no
Right,
other
she's
choice.
third.
If he doesn't show up, we'll just have to postpone the match.
Wait a moment. Something doesn't seem right about this. Captain Beidou, perhaps we should check on the prize. Traveler, come with us.
Yeah, stole the prize and ring, didn't he? Thievery!
Let me see. It's gone all right. The vision is missing.
Huh? Did somebody steal it? Who would dare do such a thing in broad daylight?
Oh, baby. Break from it. I'm about to take a break from this one after this fight once I get done with it. Good voices. Looks like Austin said, hell yeah. Like, who's after Yoimiya? Hope says it's Sarah, and then Ball. Who's Sarah? Then the Ganyu rerun, then Yae. A lot of characters. I'll wheel with you, Shiro. You'll be alone. We'll get them all. We'll get them all together. Here, Kamiko after Ganyu. They'll probably watch be the Kamiko, the 5-star Barbara. We need Inazuma 5-star healer.
Exactly. I never thought that someone here would have the guts to cross Captain Beidou.
No need to worry. even the craftiest sleight of hand does not escape nature's watchful gaze.
Okay, Yoru Sarah's 5-star official. Alrighty.
The
I might have to skip Ganyu now since we get the free 5-star bow unit. Get Aloy or whatever her name is from the Zero Dawn game.
The vision was the prize that I
Watch it not be any good.
and it was my responsibility to look after it. I will be certain to get it back.
Well, if you insist. I'll leave the matter to you then.
You only use a 4-star? We got two 4-star officials now.
I'll stay here and try to offer some explanation to all the spectators that came to see the match.
If you would, please come with me.
But we're on an island. Where could he have possibly run to?
Come with me. I can sense the winds are coming.
There's official without the eye patch. Got a little Oz, familiar little guy as well, or something similar. Ever fight this guy? I got that butterfly.
Huh? A wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance. Ride the winds upward. From there, we can continue our search for
What's the
clues.
Geosigils first? Mora. Oh, I didn't know there was a challenge timer. Oops. The second one, not the first one. So let this challenge restart.
Huh? A wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance. Ride the winds upward.
Yeah,
From
skip
there, we
down
can
on you.
continue
That'd be
our
something
search
really
for
hard to
clues.
do. It kind of makes you want to, considering we'll get the free 5-star bow unit, but how long do we have to wait for that free 5-star bow unit as well?
By the way, what made you suddenly think of checking the prize in the first place?
I heard it the moment it was stolen.
Well, then why didn't you stop him?
You'll see shortly.
Let a cryo on him. Do the Hu Tao. You know, he's got pyro resistance.
Can't run from death.
That ain't uncanny bad. I happen to C6 fixing gun here. Definitely some whale status. It's a 5-star.
The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
I still can't believe this happened with this guy. I just wanted one, and I kind of wanted to fail a 50-50. I didn't want two of them. Wanted a guaranteed Ayaka. Now I gotta, like, take the risk. And a 50-50.
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead,
Backwards.
but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
With the wind.
Probably restarted more than likely. At least it restores the former and takes me back.
The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
Won't have anything to do with it, or do they?
Orders, they're here! Get them!
There he is.
Treasure hoarders, just as I expected. In which case, please stand back.
You're not even like on the trial here, buddy. It's like you're part of the team, but you're not even here.
Reveal thyself.
Freeze!
More.
Solidify! You caught up with me? How is that possible? I had even prepared a boat to ensure a quick getaway, and still you caught up to me!
No boat could ever match the speed of the wind.
The wind? What are you talking about? Oh, I get it. Your vision. Drat! If I only had a vision! Or, if I could activate this one, then you'd never be able to catch me!
This has nothing to do with visions. You may be skilled at vanishing from a crowd, but it seems you know precious little about how to conceal yourself from nature's gaze. Additionally, your chosen escape route was flawed for reasons that are too numerous to go into, and on top of that, I could hear your boasting and proud laughter in the wind as I was pursuing you. In other words, you failed to meet any of the basic criteria for a grand heist, namely speed, stealth, and style.
Your sad thing you're gonna use a support now? You end up doing that? Oh, because your Hayaka is so strong. Messed up, huh? She can support my Yoimiya.
You!
But most disappointing of all is the state of the vision in your hand. It appears that the vision doesn't respond to human desire indiscriminately.
Oh no, Kazuha's just Animo Tanjiro? I don't know who that is.
Fine! I admit it. I've had my eyes on this vision for quite some time now. I decided to register after hearing that this fighting contest was full of a bunch of lousy fighters. I fought my way to the finals and...
Aha! So you were supposed to be our opponent!
I'd intended to win the contest through skill alone all along, but then you showed up. After watching the semi-finals, I knew that I didn't stand a chance. But I wasn't about to give up on the vision so easily after coming all this way. Since there was no use in trying to face you in the match, I decided to put my skills to good use while everyone's attention was on you and Beidou. I was convinced I prepared thoroughly for my escape, but somehow you still managed to catch up to me. After all I went through to get it? I think not.
Tanjiro's the protagonist of Demon Slayer anime? Okay. Netflix keeps recommending that anime to me.
Really? Fine. But you'd better mean it. It didn't activate once I took it anyway. It's nothing but a useless shell to me.
You know, according to the laws of the sea, the penalty for stealing is breaking the culprit's arms.
Huh? You're not serious, are you?
Not to mention that the item you stole was a prize. You didn't show up for the final match, and you damaged the reputation of the captain of the Crux fleet. It seems that it would be only fair to brand the word thief on your forehead with a hot iron.
Whoa! We don't need to go that far, do we?
I never would have guessed you could be so cruel.
If you know play on the phone with bow aim is pretty good. That's kind of difficult on the phone. You know anyone found a Masterless Vision and activated it? I didn't know that. Ocean. Yeah, definitely just estimate with the gun. You'll notice that when wife was doing the trial.
If this is where talking gets me, then forget it. I'll risk a fight.
Yeah, so I was thinking like about Yoimiya, the homing arrows. You know, that ain't with her either.
Just you watch.
Oh, he definitely got some stuff too, huh? Hide behind a pillar. What's he gonna do? Yeah, he's probably, he's just a treasure hoarder. Beat the physical damage. Guess we know we're little.
Yeah.
Okay, he's gonna give me my traveler.
No, no! Do what you want, but please, don't brand my forehead, please!
He has persevered to the bitter end, and now death looms near. Yet still the gods do not bestow their favor upon him. Put down the vision and leave. I've changed my mind. No further punishment for you.
Huh?
What's wrong? Are you asking for more punishment? It's up to you. Such willingness is commendable, and fits the way of the samurai.
No, no need for that. Thank you for releasing me. You truly are generous.
Huh? Paimon doesn't get it. Were you just trying to scare him?
You want me to kind of like Chow, but not. She has a decently long for 20 minutes. I know what you mean by that. Oh, the 20 seconds to the cooldown. That's kind of unfortunate.
I take no pleasure in frightening others. I was just testing all possibilities while the vision remained in his hands. When people are forced into a corner, that is when their greatest strength will appear. I thought it may be an opportunity for him to awaken the vision, but unfortunately, nothing happened. Yes, I wanted to know whether it were possible for an extinguished vision to be reawakened. From the moment he stole the vision, I decided to use him for this experiment.
Could be a 20-minute cooldown in the Hydro domain where you get the long cooldown. Because I doesn't remember that Master's Vision. Oh yeah, that Master's Vision was an Electrovision? It is an Electrovision?
I've tried many other methods in the past, though few tales tell of a masterless vision reawakening. After seeing you command multiple elements, I figured that nothing is impossible. Come, why don't you give it a try? Let's see if you can give me the answer I'm hoping for.
The vision didn't seem to respond at all.
I see. So you are also unable to rekindle the vision. No matter. This was expected. I suppose this vision is still mine to take for now.
Yeah, what's the story behind this vision anyway?
I'll try to get you here. Oh, my butt. Go get out of the chair. Hey, hello, Amira. I bet that 20-minute cooldown is what Child feels like in the Hydro domain. You and me is gonna feel the same way if a long cooldown.
The story begins with an old friend.
We're gonna end it after his little cutscene here.
One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne. A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenshukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god. Perhaps one day, I may come to find that all I have done is meaningless. But as a wandering samurai, I find meaning in traveling and the sprawling beauty of nature that lies along the way, while still retaining the warrior way in my heart.
Kazuha!
It's just another way of saying I do as I please.
Yeah, we're trying to get to Inazuma. Been on this quest quite a while now. He was in around 1:15, 1:30. I think I started at 1:30 today. So when I squad, use child and hide to remove the main. I was bored. Got some fun with the game every once in a while. We like to take Barbara to the ocean. Every time I try to finish it, my friends want to play with me. And she was like, "Nah, what did you?" Yeah, I've seen that was an Electro vision. That was what was his friend's vision. Here I say we all have our moments. Tell I charged Fischl's bow and shot it at an Electro slime. Sometimes you just get caught up in a battle. I'll be popping alls out against Electro slime. I was like, yeah, that's gonna do me no good, but he's there.
Alright then. It's time we returned.
Okay, but what happened to the cat that was in his shirt? I didn't notice the cat. I'm getting a little tired too though, so be part of it. He grabbed me a bite to eat. Get woke up in the stream.
Do not let my feelings trouble you.
Get out of this chair for a bit.
But thank you.
Yeah, I think it's going on 3 hours now. Yeah, 3 hours. Yeah, I'm about to end it here. Stream tomorrow, Cheryl? I might maybe see about squeezing one in. Usually I don't stream on Tuesdays, but if I get the Inazuma unlocked or do some pull-on or something, we'll see what I do. Maybe do a short little 1 hour one maybe. We'll see what happens. Yeah, as I was saying, I work tomorrow night, but if I do stream tomorrow, it's not going to be at nighttime. Probably like earlier in the day. Definitely be at nighttime. But I'm going to go ahead and end this one here. I want to say thank you to everybody stopping by. Mira, Shiro, Tope. You, I know you left a long time ago. I don't know if you're still hanging out. Probably, I think you left a while ago too. But yeah, we'll see what we can do about tomorrow. But if I don't stream tomorrow, it'll be next week, next Saturday, next Sunday when I am. He said the stream starts 2 hours ago. It should start 3 hours ago. Pretty sure it started at 1:30. But yeah, YouTube's drunk. It's all messed up. Sometimes I get my analytics wrong too. I'm gonna try to hang out tomorrow. I've been busy with life. I wasn't even able to stop by. That's okay. I said if I don't do one tomorrow, I'll be back next week. I said I'll work again tomorrow night. 5 nights of work and then 2 nights of streaming. Still trying to work on time management to get more long form videos created. Again, thank y'all for stopping by. Take care. I'll see you next time. And have a good one.